Good morning to you all, my wonderfully made Biafran brothers and sisters. Because Yamara Yobana, Oyobana Chilebo to Yazero. All I didn't work a mother one in my Biko. Nizo Kanka, in Yama Yemenai. As in Yoku and Bossa Yoku. Manicon, a mother yet you wear my name, My couldn't go on Yamaka, you wear my now. I want to state this thing categorically. Yoruba media have vowed through their Oga, Webi Tunumbu, and other stakeholders, they have vowed, if I'm not well, is a verifiable fact through the messages we are about to read, and the ones that have read or that I have read and complained in the past. Yoruba media houses have vowed that they must run Biafrans out of business and out of this planet Earth, and their Oga is paying them times 3 of what they are receiving before to make sure that they use their media house to finish the Biafrans, sabotage them. Whatever they are reporting, they have been paid to make sure that it is propaganda. Yes. Sometime last week, even the police themselves, in their own handle on Twitter, posted that they raided criminals' hideout and recovered some items, both charms and the rest of them. Let me shock you. Do you know that Tunumbu's media house, by name TVC channel, then in their own reporter, as Yoruba media house, that have vowed that they must run Biafrans out of this planet Earth with their propaganda and lies. Do you know what they report? They retweeted the news and said that police raided IPOB and ESN terrorist hideout. One thing about media is whatever you said here, just like I'm saying this thing now, in this my little room, it have gone far and near. People from the east are watching. People from the west are watching. People from the south are watching. People from all the whole continent of the earth. I have viewers from Australia. I have viewers from Canada, UK, US, Germany. Europe are watching it. North America, South America. And that is what you report to them, that they were going to work with you. Whatever you told them, with the little verification they made, because according to our people, according to IGBOS, we always use this proverb. When a particular thing happens consistently in a very particular place, it becomes their tradition. So when they hear this kind of propaganda and lies against the Biafrans from two people, two media houses, I mean, well-respected media houses, TVC have been invoked for a very long time. So even the world now will be seeing TVC as a kind of news outlet that they can reckon on and believe on, because it has been on this page for a very long time. Just the same thing with the channels television. That's why channels, they choose news, they report. But this one that is called TVC belongs to a Yoruba man. In fact, the owner of TVC is the current president of the contraption called Nigeria. Go and verify. They have vowed that Biafrans will never, ever raise their head as long as this world is concerned. As long as this struggle is concerned. When we are doing whatever we are doing this side, doing damage control, they are the other side, damaging what we are trying to control. In this NigeriaNews.com, where I always cut some news sometimes, they have 2 reporters in this news. Those 2 reporters are pure Yorubas, and they are tribalistic and ethnic bigots that always report evil against the Biafrans. If they hear say Biafra, Obi Kubana did something that is marvelous, all the whole companies Obi Kubana have outside the southeast, you can never see them report it. All the whole companies that our people have in Lagos State, you can never see them report it. All the whole demolitions, both our markets that are burning, everything that they do against the Igbos, you can never see these two Yoruba idiots report it. But once you hear they captured one criminal in the southeast, believe me, that is when they will see them back. They will mount, twist it, and program it in a narrative that the world will see and say that these people are terrorists. If you call these people again, ask them now, who prescribed IPOB as a terrorist organization? Which court, and what is your evidence? Where are the verifications? I mean, where are the documentations to verify or to back up your claim? None of them can provide it. Up till tomorrow, Nigerian government are still running from their own court. This matter of prescription have been in the Nigerian court. If IPOB is prescribed, then why do IPOB have registered offices almost nationwide? Almost the globe. Why? Why other countries, even United Nations, does not prescribe IPOB? Because that is the governing body that will confirm that this sect is really a terrorist organization. Buhari run to prescribe IPOB, who protests with placards. Then it took Buhari years before he was being forced to prescribe Fulani herdsmen as terrorists, who are busy killing Nigerians on daily basis without any repercussion. This one now say her name na Rachel Okporu Fadoju, a Yoruba woman. Troops raided IPOB camps, arrest 2 terrorists, recover firearms and others in southeast. You see that word? Arrest 2 terrorists in the southeast. If I may ask, have there been any kind of terrorism activity that is happening or taking place in the southeast? The answer is 0. Then why all these shenanigans? Why all this propaganda against the southeast? Somebody will come out and tell me that Yorubas and Igbos have one, they like themselves. My dear, capital lie. If there's any worst person on this earth you can ever be a friend with or even marry from, it's a Yoruba tribe. I said it and I will continue saying it. Since they have vowed that they can never rest unless they run us out of government or they run us down globally. My dear, I urge every Igbo man out there that is doing news, whether you are a content creator, my dear, run these people down. In terms of propaganda, they are still learners. In terms of handling the media, they are just child's play. Because they cannot stand where the Biafrans stand. I mean, this is still called force back that I wanna if a man does not act like a madman, the Omona will never agree to give him a wife. We have endured this propaganda and lies from this Yoruba for a very long time. This is what they have been paid for. Whether it is ripe or not ripe, or just the cut and like that they go. That is what they are doing. And they are using the Biafrans to shine. And I urge you, every Biafran out there, even if you don't know how to speak, go and continue to be writing. If you cannot speak, if you cannot be outspoken, to tell the world what the Yorubas are doing, how they are running Biafrans down with their propaganda media houses, then go and begin to write. In fact, go and begin to do copy and paste. Anyone you see a Biafran write, and it is to the good of the Biafrans and to sabotage the Yorubas, go and begin to copy it and paste anywhere you see. These people are very, very reckless. Anyway, let us read the news for reading's sake. But before then, please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Another headline here. This is a collapse of credible leadership. Huriwa denounces PDP over purported expulsion of Ugochinyere. We have opened doors for young people to be initiated into our hood. Federal government boasts. More youth to be corrupted. Yes, we're gonna go join them. Whiskey, you are not able to make logical arguments again. Adeleke's head blasted on mockery over revenue comments. Red Obokiri, after go meeting Tinubu, what else? They don't do the whole appointment, they don't put them. The guy don't close his mouth. You know more attacking P2B. You know more attacking the Biafrans. You know more attacking the Igbos. He don't buy market where he can never be able to sell. And he is losing followers every day by day on his Twitter handle. He never see anything. So my people, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Once again, good morning to you all. Troops of Joint Task Force Southeast Operation Udoka have apprehended 2 suspected terrorists during clearance operations in camps of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the Eastern Security Network, ESN. The same ESN that is working with the Nigerian government. When they capture any criminal, then they will target IPOB and ESN. But the ESN, Soludo, the video is out there. Soludo made us to understand that government is now the one funding ESN. That is why Simon Ekpa never worked with ESN. Rather, he created Biafran Liberation Army and Biafran Defense Force. The same ESN now, Yoruba is coming now to tell us that they are now belong to Biafra, not the Nigerian government again. Can you see it? Continue. Nigeria's report that the latest development was made known in a statement issued by the spokesman of the task force, Lieutenant Colonel Jonah Unoakalu, on Sunday in Enugu. Unoakalu said the troops on December 5th, 2024 cleared the IPOB and ESN camp at Uhuala Ako in Okigwe local government area of Imo State in continuation of its clearance operations. He also said that the troops of Sector 2 arrested two suspects terrorizing the general areas of Oposi community in Ebonyi and recovered 2 locally fabricated pistols, 9 live cartridges, and 1 motorcycle. He said the combined force, acting on credible intelligence on arrival at the terrorist camp, came in contact with the irredentists who were forced to abandon their camp in this area, escaping into the adjoining forest due to troops' superior firepower. For record purposes, we don't have forest in Igbo land. Items recovered included 1 G3 rifle, 2 pump action rifles, 3 den guns, 1 locally fabricated pistol, 1 MG belt, 2 AK-47 rifle magazines, 12 rounds of 5.56 mm ammunition, and 5 rounds of 7.62 mm NATO ammunition. Other items are a sack containing a human skull, 1 Toyota Hilux vehicle, 6 radio chargers, 20 car keys, and 1 Baofeng radio. Troops also destroyed 26 makeshift accommodations in the camp. The spokesman said that in another operation, troops of Sector 1, in conjunction with the Department of State Service, raided IPOB and ESN camp at Ago Oba, Ekwebwe community in the Nsukka local government area of Enugu State. Unoakalu said that the first commander of the task force, Major General Hassan Dada, had called on all well-meaning Nigerians to embrace dialogue to maintain peace and stability in the southeast. He added, during the raid operations, troops recovered the following locally fabricated items: 2 general purpose machine guns, this is GPMG, and 1 single barrel gun, 12 rifles under construction, and 2 single revolver pistols, 12 pistols under construction, and 2 pistol magazines, according to the news before us. Moving forward, this is a collapse of credible leadership. Human Rights Writers Association denounced PDP over purported expulsion of Ugochi Imo. A pro-democracy organization, the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, has condemned the purported expulsion of Honorable Ikenga Imo Ugochi. The group argued that the move to expel Ugochi was a political attempt to silence one of most credible voices within the PDP and one of the Nigeria's most fearless critics of justice. Huriwa lambasted the PDP acting national chairman Umar Damagun and the national secretary Samuel Anyanwu for allegedly presiding over the party's decline into the irrelevance. The group wondered why the party would overlook the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, who has allegedly engaged in blatant anti-party activities and choose to expel the lawmaker. The PDP's constitution has clear provisions to punish anti-party activities. Yet, Wike, who has flagrantly undermined the party's interests, continues to wield influence within the PDP, while Honorable Ikenga Igochinye, a loyal and committed party member, is targeted for expulsion. This is a travesty of justice and a reflection of the collapse of credible leadership in PDP, Huriwa stated. The group further decried the absence of formidable opposition party in Nigeria, alleging that the APC has infiltrated the PDP through individuals such as Wike, Damagun, and Anyanwu. We have opened doors for young people like never before to join us in this corruption, federal government boasts. The federal government has opened up on the reason for including more youths in the country's decision-making policy. Speaking at the grand finale of the 60th anniversary celebration of the National Youth Council of Nigeria in Port Harcourt, Vice President Kashim Shettima explained that no nation can plan for the future without involving the young generation in decision-making. Shettima, who was represented by his technical advisor on women and youth engagement, Aua Lehman, they assured Nigerian youths of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to their inclusion in all levels of government. He emphasized that the youth inclusion is a fundamental principle of the Tinubu administration, stating that it remains the only government that has provided significant opportunities for young people to join the hood. His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu has assembled some of the finest young people in the country to form the backbone of this government, or rather of his government. And this is based on his belief that youth inclusion is not just a promise, but a cornerstone of our administration vision for Nigeria, Shettima said. The Vice President noted that the Tinubu administration has created unprecedented opportunities for youths to thrive in various sectors. He mentioned that many of the administration's ministers are young people, reflecting the government's commitment to youth empowerment. This administration has opened doors for young people like never before. We have prioritized initiatives that empower youth in education, entrepreneurship, and the creative and data industries, Shettima said. The last, but not the least, you are not able to make logical arguments again, Adeleke's head last Reno Mokri over revenue comments. An aide to Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke on revenue matters, Akosile Stella, has slammed the former head of ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Mokri, over a comment on Osun State internally generated revenue. Okute News reports that Reno, via a post on his ex-handle, wrote, "Please fact-check me in 2 weeks. Wizkid's Morayo album has generated more revenue than the total internally generated revenue raised by Osun State in 2023. He's speaking against his own PDP. Politics, eh? Sorry. Hunger na your mate. Hunger don't wire up now. Hunger don't be your mate. However, Akosile, in a statement made available to newsmen in Osogbo on Sunday, described Omokri's remarks as untrue, stating it is unfair to compare Nigerian singer Wizkid, whose fan base is global, to Osun State, whose residents are the source of his internally generated revenue. Akosile maintained that since the inception of Adeleke's tenure, the revenue of the state has seen a year-on-year increase from 9.7% increase in 2022 to 13.5% and 46% increase in 2023 and 2024, respectively, and a 82% increase since 2021. According to the governor's aide, Reno can no longer make logical arguments since he has been out of political office. The statement reads, "It may be difficult for Reno Omokri to know how 46 and 82% was arrived at, but critical thinkers and every other Nigerian knows data can be extrapolated." According to the English they use, I don't know what it means. So, Reno Omokri is comparing apples with oranges. Wizkid's audience is all over the world, and not Osun State residents only. And it is even a person that is not able to think deep that will make such a comparison. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi earns 213 and 130 million USD respectively yearly. That is about 583 billion naira. So Mr. Reno, we say Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi should come to Nigeria to teach about 25 states, which whom their yearly independent revenue is not up to 581 billion. How to generate IGR. Similarly, John Rahim, despite not winning any tournament in the highest, is the highest paid golfer of 2024, Forbes, with $218 million earning. This is greater than self-employed taxes of all states in Nigeria, including Lagos, from 2019 till date. Reno Omokri, how far? It is extremely funny that Reno is not able to make logical arguments again, since he has been out of political office, rather choose to settle for illogical half statements in a bid to ride on Wizkid's recently released album to attempt to gain his relevance. Now wetin he talk? And at that place, now I stand. Reno Omokri now, he don't have anything again. Reno Omokri is now, in fact, he don't make any single statement that you can take to the bank, or you can even take to any office, and it will be verified. No, he have tried everything he can to get Tinubu's appointment. Coco, he don't even leave all the way because he been in exile for a very long time since after Goodluck left office, and travel all the way from US to Nigeria after they have been pardoned him. Go and meet Tinubu, shake hand, wear agbada, even call him Baba Jagaban. At the end of the day, Reno did not get anything. So the guy is frustrated. Hunger no be your mate. And not the thing where Reno suffer today. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take a break on until I come your way again. I still remain Amandia Neze, reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. So please, share this video. I'll be right back.